No video on this channel has received as much attention as the one posted on November 30th of last year, which addressed the resignation of Michael Voris from his church militant media organization. The attention it received has not always been positive. My take on the matter is in stark contrast to other YouTubers weighing in on the subject. Today, I am commenting on these negative reactions as well as those other videos. So yes, I have more thoughts to share, or musings, if you will. Although my video has now clocked more than 4,000 views since it was posted, other analytical data reveals that the average viewing time was just over 3 minutes. 3 minutes of total viewing time for an 11-minute video. Reactions to the video have been mostly negative. Those who chose to select the like or thumbs up button numbered 49% of the total likes and dislikes, and in the comments it was stated that I was diabolical and untrustworthy. The negative comments were usually posted by viewers with anonymous accounts, nothing to identify them as persons either by a name or a photo image. It is hard for me to get angry at someone who so easily expresses rage at me, but is too cowardly to reveal who he or she is. A recent search on YouTube for videos on the Michael Voris scandal brought up postings by those sympathetic to the church militant cause and mindset. These YouTubers identify themselves as traditional Catholics who demonstrate a strong dislike of Pope Francis and do not accept the validity of the Second Vatican Council. 6 of these videos were posted by the Eternal Life Plan channel, which is hosted by a woman who claims to have been an employee of Church Militant. What I have observed is that there is a similar mindset shared by my angry commentators and these other YouTubers. Obviously, I do not agree with their assessments on the situation, and I still believe their approach to the Voris affair is mistaken and possibly harmful. For the many who watched only 3 minutes of my video, had you watched until the end, you would have heard me share some wisdom regarding the concepts of chastity and celibacy. As a person steeped in the monastic tradition, I believe I have some valuable insights to offer on the subject. If you missed that, then you missed the whole point of what I was trying to say. But that is your loss. There are 2 comments I want to make upon reviewing the Voris affair reaction videos, particularly one posted by Eternal Life Plan featuring an interview with the young man from Texas who was fired from Church Militant. In her introduction and throughout the interview, the host repeatedly alleged that Voris was witnessed grooming young men on staff, allegedly to entice them into inappropriate situations outside the workplace. I skipped through the lengthy interview to find the parts that were expected to expose the allegedly predatory behavior of Voris. The young man said that he did not feel groomed for anything sexual and that Voris never touched him. He did mention that Voris had reduced the young man to tears after angrily belittling him when the young man revealed that he planned to leave Church Militant after 2 years. That Voris may very well have engaged in behavior that was predatory, abusive, and inappropriate is serious. But to apply the word grooming in this situation is so typical of homophobic people who continue to falsely relate homosexuality with pedophilia. They are not the same. Grooming refers to what pedophiles do to manipulate the underage so to gain their trust and cooperation before engaging in harmful behavior. In the workplace, employees are, or should be, adults who have rights, autonomy, and boundaries that should be respected. It is conceivable that a young and inexperienced employee would find himself in a situation where he becomes the helpless victim of a predatory boss or supervisor. However, this is not grooming. It has another name: sexual harassment. It doesn't matter if the behavior is being perpetrated by one of the same or opposite gender. It is still harassment, and yes, it is horrible. In the case of Michael Voris, it is vilely hypocritical. My second comment is in reaction to the sudden shock and dismay registered by those in this group of right-wing extremists. It is very similar to many former supporters of Donald Trump who suddenly woke up to the fact that he is a rapacious, sociopathic, malignant, narcissistic con man. Many of us, including me, understood this long before he ran for the presidency in 2016. The same is true of Michael Voris. Anyone living here on Earth 1 did not need the credentials of a mental health professional to see how deranged and unhinged Voris has always been. His insane paranoid rants on church militant videos brought madness to a whole new level. For those who got caught in his web of hate and dragged into his destructive organization, I ache for you and the great void in your heart that will never be at peace so long as it is filled with self-righteous hate and groundless conspiracy theories. I pray that you will come to understand and embrace God's gentle mercy, first for yourself, and then for all those around you, particularly those whom you have had a hard time extending that mercy, compassion, and understanding. I pray that you will learn lessons from the Michael Voris scandal and realize how harmful and destructive is the path which he has taken. I pray that in the future you will avoid involvement with malignant narcissistic cult leaders and their followers, and that you will instead find a healthier, more wholesome pathway to Christ. Thank you for watching. Peace be with you.